Hello everyone, welcome back. It's DreadBC with another quest today. I'm not feeling 100% right now. I woke up not too long ago and this is actually the first time I've spoken, so this actually happens fairly often, as it turns out. I got another quest, attack with 30 creatures, and I've got a deck specifically for that. I've been working on one that I have titled Simic Mimic. And I'm not 100% certain how well it's going to work out. It's been struggling a little bit, but I was running it with very few creatures and just getting overrun early game. So I've changed a little bit of how it works. I'll just go top to bottom and then I'll explain what we're doing. I mean, it's going to be pretty obvious when you see it. 2 dive downs, 4 Llanowars for ramp, Fountains of Renewals for the aggro game, plus card draw later. They're not always completely dead draws. Incubation Druid, one of the best ramps, and God, I love this guy. 4 Growth Spirals, because the artwork is amazing, and it's just a really good card. Repudiate Replicate. I've used Repudiate a couple of times, but it's mainly for the Replicate. Simic Ascendancy. Actually, that's a good point, because I meant to go down on one of those and up on the Quasiduplicate. So 3 of these, even though they have a little bit more you can do with them, Quasi has better 2-for-1 value. Simic Ascendancy is not here as a win con specifically. It is here to activate Incubation Druids, but if it does become a win con, it is possible. If it's going to become a win con, it would be in this deck. 4 Quasiduplicates, 2 New Horizons, and this is to ramp and activate Activation Druid, Incubation Druid. 2 Chemister's Insight. I'm pretty sure that's for card draw. 1 Murmuring Mystic, because I mean, come on. We've got 4 Quasi-Duplicates and a whole bunch of Replicates. What are we going to do? A Helm of the Host. Same thing. And Biogenic Ooze. Now, if anyone's never seen this card, it is insane. By itself, it's kind of underwhelming. It's a 2-2. You create a 2-2, and then they both become 3-3s at the end of turn. And if you have a lot of mana, you can dump into making a whole bunch of oozes. But it does seem like he wants to eat a bolt a lot of times. So what we want to do is we want to get one of these guys down and then start to replicate them. The more of these you have, the more 1/1 counters you get. And as I was saying, if anything, this deck would be the one that could trigger the Simic Ascendancy. That's because when you duplicate this guy twice, with if you quasi-duplicate this guy and then jumpstart it, you get 3 oozes, each of which get 3 counters. So that's 9 counters right there. But the point of this is sort of, it's closer to an aggro deck. And that's why if the quest is to attack with 30 creatures, this would be the deck I'd want to do it with. Because each time you get an ooze, it would be 6 oozes, each of which get 3 counters. Sorry, math. Because when you create one, another one comes out. So, one's in play, it creates one. You duplicate it, it creates a second. You duplicate it again, it creates a third. So, 6 total, each of which are getting 3 1/1 counters. You do the math. It takes no time at all. And, yeah, the 2 dive downs are to protect the oozes, because hopefully we're going to have enough mana to do so. The Helm of the Host is not... I have actually never equipped it to anything, ever. But it could be fun. I'm just not 100% on how this deck is even going to run, but we are going to give it a run, and we're going to see what happens. The Simic mechanic is, it always seems to be 1/1 counters, which is interesting sometimes, but I feel like it's gotten a little bit stale. Their 2 mechanics are 1/1 counters and having every creature type possible, which means there's not really such thing as a Simic tribal. Okay, this is a really good hand. I really enjoy hands with growth spirals that I can use. If I drew a forest, that would be great, but I can't use my turn 1 Llanowar. So maybe growth spiral will get me a forest next turn, or I'll just draw one. But for now, we'll open with island. Okay. Now see that? I think we need to spiral while we're 100% on being able to use it. Okay. No worries. And if we draw a land, we spiral again next turn. Playing against black-green. Sapperlings so far. Hey, there we go. We play this, Llanowars. I do want to play the Growth Spiral. I don't care if it's main phase. Get that out there. Sweet. And now we've got Ooze, Quasiduplicate. What we want to draw now is a dive down. No blocks. You get in there for 2. Easy. It's not quite a dive down. Can't do it the same turn, so I'll do this. Alright. So now we've got the Druid online. He will eat a removal spell if they have one. I am going to guess they don't have one. Oh, he wants to do it. Yeah, we'll kill that. I was trying to figure out what the heck that was all about. I forgot Slimefoot pings you. Okay, so here we go. Ooze. Duplicate. And gonna hold on to the Druid in case I need to duplicate. Alright. Things are going. You can migration all you want to, buddy. Turn that Thallid sideways. This Llanowar Elf is getting humped. Okay, I actually might keep the Druid, but we're going to duplicate first. Whoops. Got to target first. Derp. Alright, no kill spells in response. No attacks in response. We will play the Druid out, though. And can't do that. I'm sorry. Can do this. There we go. Boom. Alright. No attacks. I don't really want creatures to die right now. Alright, I mean, if you've got targeted removal and you want to kill one of those oozes, you are welcome to it. Oh, this is not going to go well for him. Alright, you gotta die. You gotta die. You gotta die. You gotta die. Whoop, I hit the wrong one? But you can get through for a little bit of damage, can't you? Nah, we'll throw you in front of it. And that's probably going to be the game. Oh man. Just for good measure, right? For good measure, we have to. We have to. Alright, we had to attack with the creatures because that's our quest. Ha! Double blocking because why the hell not? Well, so far as game ones go, that's about as good as one could possibly hope it was going to go. One attack and we hit 9 creatures with that, so that wasn't bad. When the stack fires off, it fires off well. When it doesn't fire off, it slowly dirtles, plays a few lands, and then collapses like a leaking balloon. It just slowly goes. This is a much less exciting hand, but I'm going to keep it because dual Fountain of Renewals, that's why. Open with the Guildgate, why not? Run 2 of them, so. God, I love the art on that. Alright. Ooh, we got Ooze Replicate already. Nice peaceful fountain. Black, white. Alright, is it knights, or is this just a knight? Okay, this is a very slow hand so far. Any kind of a ramp spell would be super sweet right now. History of Benalia. I'm gonna say this is knights. Yeah, we can always repudiate that ability on them getting the plus, which might actually be the play. Yeah, we'll take 3. Then when it comes to my turn, we'll gain 2. Incubation Druid is fine. We'll get that out there. And do we counter that? No, I think we counter the big one. I don't care about the number of creatures he has, because we're going to be able to outdo that. Oh my god, really? That 1 life is that big a deal you didn't want to put the counters on him? That just seems silly to me. That can't be the way to go, though, to play that. I mean, I guess the plus life every turn is kind of a big deal. Gosh, do we do that? Because we play the Ooze next turn. How much do we care? How much removal does he run? Yeah, we'll let it go. Oh, Growth Spiral. Right on time. Right on schedule. Well, 3, 4, 5, 7, 9 next turn. We're going to have a hard time coming back from this anyway. We'll Growth Spiral now. Okay. Oh, wait, yeah. Then I can't counter that ability, can we? Whoops! A little minor misplay there. Not a whole lot of coming back from this one, probably, but yeah. I think we'll scoop it up. See, this is what I meant by the deck will slowly collapse on itself over time. It's generally not an awful matchup, but when you draw 0 ramp of the, what, 10, 11 ramp spells that you've got, you are just going to be too slow for most of the aggro decks that are out there right now. Aotis with your lightning fists. Damn you. Turn 1 Guildgate again. Gotta get rid of those things. Okay, so at least we'll go turn 2 Growth Spiral, Guildgate, turn 3 Fountain of Renewal. Shadebearer? Could we be playing Merfolk? And then actually, we will go turn 3 Island, Growth Spiral, double Fountain of Renewal. Oh my gosh, seriously? We get a good draw, and the dude's gonna quit on turn 2? Stop keeping 1-landers. Jesus. It's 99% of the time not a good idea to ever keep a 1-land hand. They always look good because there's always so much you can do if you draw lands. But if, like normal, there could be 2 spells in front of your next land, you're fucked. So this is interesting. This is really interesting, actually. We're going to keep this, because I have no idea how this is going to play out at all. I'm definitely going to be opening with the Druid. And we're going to find out that they are some form of black, red, or white with removal. Yeah, there's the red. As if any of us had any thoughts that they might not be removal heavy. Here comes the shock. Here comes the shock. And I see is alright. So next turn we go Druid Ascendancy, Guildgate. Firemind's Research does not scare me. Does that change anything? No, the Guildgate fucks that up. Oh man, that sucks. Ah, okay. I was hoping to draw a land there, but guess we'll go Druid. Attack for 0. Just to let them know we've got nothing going. Nice. Alright, Druid dies. Okie dokie. Obviously, we play that first. I think, yeah, to maximize our mana usage, I'm gonna shock that Druid in response. Okay. Cool, cool. You got it, buddy. We'll play the Ascendancy now that you have used your blink of an... Oh, I can't actually do it this turn, so yeah. Can't... Jesus Christ, seriously? Can you add the 2 green now? Smart tapping my ass. We can ascend him next turn. I want him to use all of his blinks of an eye. Like, those are the one thing that we don't really want to see. He'll kill this. Sure. That's fine. Okay. Chemister's Insight. I think what I'm going to do is... 2, 3... God, we could have drawn a land there instead of that Chemister's and been... Nah, we'll play the Mystic. Get the Mystic down. We might not be able to mimic him in this deck right now, but... That Bolt is... not going to kill the Mystic at least, so there's that. White Phoenix, whatever. Alright, there's Ooze number 2. Or do we Insight for answers to that? I think we start the Ooze train. Come on, Ooze train. Yeah, right. Well, you're not blocking, so get in there for 1. Boop. Opponent is on the thinking plan at the moment. If he leaves back the Phoenix, we actually don't attack with Oozes next turn. His Beacon Bolt is hitting for 2, which the Oozes are outside of. Is that sorcery? That is a sorcery. Okay, risk factor. Yeah, we're going to be taking action on that. Screw you, buddy. I'm going to have birds for days. Maybe not for days, but for a little while. Yeah, you want to burn your mana? That's cool. Okay, so he can now Beacon Bolt the Ooze. Fine. That's fine. That's his entire turn. Attack for 3. Attack for 3. Oh, man. Do we do it? I think we have to. Ooze first. Now that we know what he's got out of hand. This is too slow to fight against this, so we're not going to bother with that. Next turn I want a Chemister's Insight when he attacks with the bird. Hopefully he's got nothing, because we're definitely gonna be taking this. Yeah, take action. I'm at 6, I go to 3, then all I have to do is cast birds. Oh, wait, he kills me. Fuck. Oh well. I completely forgot about that shit card. Good game. I never think about Firemind's Research because it's not a very good card. It just happened to work out for him here. Oh well. He controlled our mana early on. We had a really good opening hand. That's okay. He was dead, and if I untapped that turn, he was dead. But I wasn't going to let him draw all those cards. I mean, he was going to win regardless with that, I guarantee. He would have had to draw 3 lands. God, I hate Izzet. Izzet and Dimir, I'm kind of glad they're both seeing an upheaval right now. I have a feeling Rakdos is going to be the one I complain about on this one, because those burn spells that Red got are just stupid. Seriously, like it's just dumb that they'd print those. This is a good hand. Turn 1 Llanowar. Never going to complain about a turn 1 Llanowar. Oh yes. Turn 2. Growth Spiral. Put a land into play. Simic Ascendancy. And go. Alright, we've got a Jund list over here. Wonder what they're doing. Not really trying to win with that. I kind of want to draw a land. Let's draw a land. There we go. Got some land. So we're going to go land. Do we do Llanowar and then start worrying about gaining life? Yeah, we'll do Llanowar. More stuff he has to actually worry about. Fountain of Renewal is not going to be a problem for him, but if we draw one of our oozes... Disciple. Okay, so this is a Jund ramp deck. It's not crazy. Druid. Counter. Fountain. Pass. We could have adapted him to make him stronger, but I really don't. He's not in here to be a 3-5 beater. He's in here to do a lot. Yeah, we'll sacrifice a Llanowar. Sorry, buddy. That's not what we wanted to see. Oh my goodness. Seriously? Well... we're gonna get beaten slowly by a dragon here, it looks like. Or by multiple dragons. Well, balls. Take 8 next turn and then 8 the turn after. hell with it. We've got to draw something that can do something, but I don't think we have anything to fight that. Nope. Whoops. Oh. There we go. Might need to run some fogs. I think maybe fog would be good in this deck. Seriously. Okay. Always enjoy a good dirtle. Don't want to attack with creatures because that's not what we're trying to do here. Yeah, this is a damn horrible video. It started out so well. I actually had a lot of hope for this deck, and then it's done just fucking nothing since that first video. Or since that first game. This is a decent hand. Opponent mulls to 6, scries to the top. That's a neat sound effect. Cool. Well, don't ever let anyone tell you we don't have mana. Holy shit. Esper. Welp. Better start doing this now because the mass removal comes in about 2 turns. He cannot Ritual of Soot without another black source next turn, but he can kill one of them right now. Yep. He can -2/-2 the L4. Okay. That's less horrifying. What's horrifying is that I draw so damn many of these and they just do so little for us right now. Whatever. Get them out there. Nah, you know what? I'm going to leave a couple back. In turn. Fucking Luminous Bonds. Ugh. Pacifism that's not even as good as pacifism. Okay, but Ooze is gone. Going on the beatdown. Till he draws that double black. And the Ooze is gone. Or the Druid's gone. That's my guess. Okay. I guess he's going to take an Incubation Druid. Yep. It was between the Incubation Druid and the, the other one, just like it. So I figured that's what it was going to be. God almighty. Sure. He seems to be having trouble with these. I can't play second main. Okay. Cool. Fun. Always rather enjoyed when that happens. There's a second black source. I have this weird oh no, wait, for Kaya's Wrath he needs double black, double white. So let's play our lands. We can't kill him this turn. No reason to lay our entire hand out there for a big Wrath next turn. Chupacabra kills our 3/5. There's your double black like I was saying. Ooh. I have this weird feeling that he's going to draw this turn. This is the turn that he's going to draw Destroy All Creatures, Aura Planes, and Kaya's Wrath right now. Or spend all his mana drawing cards. Nice. I'm totally fine with this. Now we get another ooze. And tons of land. So 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. Damn, almost enough to do both. He's at 4. Yeah, we'll just do this. Adapt 3. Get in there. Didn't see that coming, did you? Adapt is interesting. I was not, when I first saw it, I was thinking it was kind of weak. Because before the creatures adapt, they're generally not incredibly strong. And a lot of the times the adapt cost is expensive. But then I said to myself, wait a minute. You're playing blue-green, there's a million ways to get tons of mana down. This is the first game we've drawn dive down with our ooze, but we have drawn literally nothing between those two. Yeah, I guess we could sort of keep this. We'll keep that too. That looks great, in fact. If I draw a land, this is going to ramp me into some good stuff. I can Chemister's Insight 4 times. I didn't think I was going to draw a land this turn. But I really hope I draw one next turn. If I don't, we're going to be in some trouble. Oh god, whatever. Let me guess. Shock, and then bolt us to the face, attack for 3. Wow, well, we're getting in there for 1. God damn. Now we're going to draw a land, and he's got counter magic up. If he counters this, I'm probably... Oh, no counter. I was seriously ready to scoop it. I have a Wind Mage, so this is, yeah, this is definitely the... I've got a shitload of sorceries in my deck. Chemister's Insight, I'm not going to bother trying to Growth Spiral. Jesus. No lands, huh? We're just playing no lands. Okay. We're just going to get burned out here in a couple of turns. No fucking lands, huh? Please. Oh my gosh. How much damage can he deal in one turn? Let's find out. He probably could have done that before damage was dealt and got in for an extra point, but yeah, it's whatever. Now he's looking for lands, it looks like. And not getting them. Oh, he got them. Of course he got them. Land. Oh, for fuck's sake. If I play the ooze, it just dies. He's got 1,000 bolts in hand, and you fucking know he does. So... Druid. Look. Twins. I guess I could have put the New Horizons down, but he would just get bolted, and I actually kind of want to adapt him instead. I think that would be a better idea right now. I'll leave the dive down. But I probably won't use it on the Druid. Or do I? Yeah, I do. I'm actually going to use it on the Druid because he's kind of important right now. This Fountain of Renewal has put in some damn work, I'm telling you. If he attacks with the Arcanist, we block because he's going to have a burn spell that can kill it regardless. The weakest burn spell right now. I don't think any of them run a 1 damage burn. Okay, we'll be taking at least 6 this turn. Okay, Druid down. Druid down. That is burn that did not go face. And now we're going to start drawing our lands. Okay. Ugh. Whoops, hang on. That's not what I want to do. I want to add blue-green, or green-green. It did, okay. It used to not do that. I was having trouble with it before. Green-green, 1, 2. Oh, cool. I didn't do the math right anyway. Whoops, cancel that. And then we will just undo that, undo that. Let's growth spiral, see what we draw. Llanowar, play the Llanowar. Probably die next turn. Sure. Odd choice. Block 2. We can't stop that flyer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. 7 mana, sorry. I don't think we have a good out to this. He's probably got enough burn to go face anyway. Yeah. No answer to mid. Flyers. Flyers, flyers. What does blue, green do about flyers? Anything other than Murmuring Mystics? Maybe we come down on a Quasiduplicate and go up on a Mystic. I'll tell you what, we are going to come down on a Helm of the Host and go up a Mystic, because that card, as fun as it is way too expensive. I don't honestly know. I know that there's the Krasis. Skyrider patrols a 2/3 flyer for 4. That is hardly exciting. 2/3 flyer for 3 with adapt 1. Also unexciting. I actually thought about running her, but we don't get that many lands. She's really good in like a scape shift deck, but it's like the Krasis is about the only thing that we can do as far as that goes. It's gain life and it's a flying trampler. That might be worth running though. I mean, it does not work at all with Replicate and Quasiduplicate, because it just makes a copy of the 0/0 and then it immediately just is dead. But maybe that is the way to go. Maybe the Mystic doesn't work here. Or maybe he does and I'm just not seeing it. New Horizons hasn't been nearly as exciting as I thought it would. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take out New Horizons and I'm going to put in 2 of these guys. Because as it stands, we have 4 Druids, 4 more Druids, 4 Growth Spirals. That's 12 ramp spells. I mean, that does have to be better, right? Let's see. It couldn't hurt. Hell. We've had 2 successful games so far. One didn't go at all the way the deck normally goes. We just sort of played Incubation Druids, made them into 3/5s. Okay. This isn't awful. I think we're playing against KJ. I don't believe what that says at all. I'm fairly certain it's him. Mold a 6, scry the top. Black red. Here we go. Am I glad I kept this guy? Because the Rakdos clan has gotten a bunch of gas this time around. Steam can, okay. Cool. Let's just draw nothing. Oh, I didn't have first strike. I should have attacked. That's okay. Shock. Yep. Yep. Okay, cool. I don't know if that was a mistake, but I feel like we just gained 2 life. Alrighty. Ooh, that's going to be cool to counter that ability. I mean, if we get to. I have a feeling he's going to rely on it too, because he's sitting on 2 lands. Alright. Just looking to draw a creature now. And I am not sacking this Fountain of Renewal anytime soon. So yeah, I think that would be the way to... Oh, Jesus H. Christ. Are you shitting me? Alright, if he does that, I'm countering it. Wait, can you counter mana abilities? I don't know. They're weird about that. You got it, man. Nope, you don't get to respond to it. Okay. Awesome. Gotta draw something that's not absolutely just nothing. That's something, but it's not good either. Well, we're not gonna not play it. Gain a card, draw life, create a 3/3. He plays 1 red spell. There you go, buddy. I think I would have been happier if they had just reprinted Simic Sky Swallower than this guy. Because he's just going to eat a bolt, yeah. And then we're going to take a bunch. Yeah, I'm going to concede this game because we... 3 runaway fucking Steamkins, what are you going to do? We attacked with 1 Llanowar Elf that game. That was fun. I'm about ready to scrap this idea too. I always like the beginning, the very beginning of an expansion, because you see all these decks that you don't normally see. If I draw an island, this will be great. If not, it'll be mediocre at best. Money says I draw a Simic land. Simic Guildgate. Mold to 6. Bottom. Ideal draw would be an island or a Hinterland Harbor right now. Nope. Yep. Remember back in the day I used to run 20 lands in all my decks. And I'm talking decks that had like 6 and 7 drops and I never had this much trouble. I'm not going to bother. Missing that land on that early in the game, it's over. Just move on to the next one. The reason I'm not in the ranked stuff is because I kind of want to play decks that are fun, and I was hoping other people would, you know, not be playing tier 1 today. Little joke there. Yeah, this has got the ramp, and it's got two cantrips that'll hopefully draw us into one of our goal cards. Repudiate and replicate. It's like Aquaman down here. Hooray! Llanowar Shock. Or just play another Firebrand, kill it, and... Here's the shot. Oh, he's just going to kill it with that, okay. Steamkin? Pyromancer, okay. Yep. Always enjoy playing the mono red matchup. Sure, we'll play the Druid. Then we'll play Ascendancy and get a shock out of their hand. Bzzzt. The predictability of mono red is irritating in ways I can't put into words. This is literally our only play. Make him use his goblins to kill that 0-2 before this gets out of hand. He'll just attack at this point. That'd be his best bet. Attack and then kill the goblin. Yeah, okay. I'm done with the mono red shit. We can't compete with it. That's just, no matter what creatures I have put out there, they just die instantly, and mono red has gotten so much burn now. I can't believe the cards that they were... This, Skewer. Skewer, is that what it was? Skewer the Critics? I can't believe they gave him that card. For one, they reprinted Lightning Bolt in a standard that was already so damn full of red burn. It was absolutely fucking insane. You know, every time you play against a player that plays a mountain, they've got a shock in hand. And 88 to 98%, I don't know why I said 88, but 98 to 99% of the time they've got it. Can't remember the last time we saw an ooze. Well, I'm just going to Chemister's Insight next turn. Azor's Gateway. So this guy's trying to play the long game here. Alright, I guess we'll just draw fucking mana this game too. That's cool. Joke's on you, buddy. That's all I've got. Dear fucking God. Well, we've drawn one relevant card this game. One relevant card this game. Intercept. Growth Spiral. How do you not feel dejected, I wonder? I watch all these folks play, and sometimes they get a bad string of things, and they just are like as happy as can be. I feel like I don't have that in me to be that way. Llanowar dead. Because why the hell not? I'm sitting on 6 mana. Why not kill the one guy? That's okay. Let's get some more burn out of his hand. How much money do you want to bet he's got a board wiper this turn? Niv Mizzet? Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot. This whole thing. See, if we draw a Quasiduplicate next turn, it's going to be sweet, except it's going to get countered. Nope. I'm done with this deck. I'm done with this video. It's 53 minutes and we're not any closer to finishing this goal. It's been, what, 3 games and we've attacked with 1 creature? Yeah. Needless to say, this deck isn't working. I don't know that I'm going to bother continuing with it because I don't think it's feasible in the current standard, but if anyone watches this and has any ideas, please let me know. I'm all ears. Simic is my favorite, and it seems like it's just completely not viable right now. That or I'm just a bad deck builder. I don't know. Yeah, so that's that. I'm going to be building an Esper control deck, and I'm going to be sitting here all day pissing off everybody that I can. Probably record a few videos with that just because. And yeah, I hope you all have better luck than I did today. Take care.